Chiang Mai, Thailand has been gaining in popularity as a travel destination. Some people rave about its delicious food, lush green mountains, incredible culture, stunning temples, and vibrant markets. Sounds wonderful, right? But does it live up to all the hype? In today's video, I am diving into our experience in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We arrived in Chiang Mai, and I was super excited to visit this city after enduring the heat and frenetic pace of Bangkok. I had heard so much about this place, so many people raved about it, and I thought that this laid back place would be a perfect counterbalance to the high energy big city vibes that we had just experienced in Bangkok. I had high expectations, but the reality was quite different. We arrived right after the new year, and the city was really festive.
It is really beautiful at night. Of course, we'll get to see it during the daytime as well, but I'm glad I stopped through here at night.
The next day, I began my first full day in the city. We had to get food, so I went grocery shopping.
So I am in a real grocery store in Chiang Mai. I couldn't really find a great one. We had Tops in Bangkok. So this is kind of nice here in Chiang Mai. A lot of selection, prices are really great. And it looks nice and clean. So looking forward to saving a little bit of money here. The produce looks so fresh.
Our condo was very spacious, and we were in a very modern building, and that was popular amongst other tourists. And this particular condo was not equipped for cooking as much as we would have liked. They had some stuff, but it was like beat up. But we made the best of it. Unfortunately, some of the beds in Thailand are very hard. And I knew this. I read about this, and I had experienced very firm mattresses when we were staying in different places in Mexico. So I thought I was prepared for it. But no, these beds were like Flintstone hard, like you were sleeping on a slab of concrete. So not very comfortable at all. More on this condo situation later on in the video. The food scene offered a ton of options and was super budget friendly. They had a lot of lovely cafes. You also had the local food halls that contained a wide selection of items. There were plenty of restaurants throughout the city, but as far as taste, it was hit or miss. We also visited the Hard Rock Cafe, which was near our condo, and we really enjoyed it a lot.
So Chiang Mai has a Hard Rock, and I absolutely miss having a really good salad. So I think I'm going to get a salad.
Now, Chiang Mai is up in the mountains, and so it's a lot cooler. So we were able to explore a lot more during the day than when we were in Bangkok. So we went to see a few sites in the city.
So we're up this morning in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I have my jacket on because even though it's usually warm here in the afternoon, around 3, it's really hot. In the mornings, it's cool up here. I guess because we're in the mountains. But we're here at our first place. We're going to do some sightseeing today. Pretty. So here's a little square here. And across the street is the Three Kings Monument. So the day that we've come to see this particular temple, they're having some type of program. There's seats inside, and there's some out here. The grounds are beautiful though. The flowers are, I love gardening. They're beautiful. So, but really nice place.
We also tried the markets. They had markets during the day and then markets at night. We're not shoppers, but they had a lot of items for sale.
This place is really crowded. They've got all kinds of food, desserts, and things you can eat here.
They also had a lot of opportunities for you to enjoy music throughout the area, and they had a lot of live bands. We visited a jazz restaurant over in the Neiman neighborhood area, and we really liked it a lot. I was really, truly trying to fall in love with this city. Getting around, there were plenty of taxis, grabs, and tuk tuks. The grabs were inexpensive, but the traffic in certain areas was terrible. And we enjoy walking, so some areas were great to walk in, but then some areas could be very, very dicey.
Yeah, this place, Chiang Mai, is not as bad as Bangkok, but it's just crazy. I mean, the way they drive here. The motorbikes are just in between cars. Look, he's trying to get between the car. It just, yeah. And you're trying to cross the street as pedestrian. You're taking your life in your hands. The only good thing is, like if we were in Bangkok, this part here where we were walking on the sidewalk, they would be on the sidewalk sometimes. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's stopping over, but I mean, they would just keep going. So, yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
We stayed near the Old Town area, so we could easily get back and forth, and so that was very convenient. But some of the things that we didn't like was some of the things that we didn't like were it was walkable, but some of the sidewalks were a little dangerous. There were holes, so you had to constantly look down. I've been in other parts of the world where I have to do that too. And objects sticking up, so you'd be very careful, uneven sidewalks. So we were not really crazy about the area that we stayed in. Also, another issue was the air quality. We both have allergies, so it was very dusty. And so that was a little tough with breathing all that in. Also, and this may have soured things a little bit for us, the Airbnb situation didn't end very well. We had an issue with the shower, and the host refused to address it. So we had to move. So we decided to move, and we found a boutique hotel. Now, mind you, this is very high peak season. And so this was one of the few places that we could find that was still available. And so it was about 10 minutes away. And unfortunately, that area was a little less desirable than the one that we were in previously. So, we made the best of it. The people at the second place, the boutique hotel, were very nice and very friendly. And the bed was more comfortable. So Chiang Mai's got its charm, but was it really worth the hype? Based on what I've seen, I would say it's more of a place for digital nomads because the cost of living there is great, and it'd be great for some retirees as well. In fact, the cost of living was so great, we decided to go to a local dentist while we were there to get our teeth cleaned. And it was inexpensive, and the service was great, very modern. We absolutely loved it. For those of you who followed our story, you know that we downsized in the new city that we live in. We moved to another city. We're just struggling with getting dentists and doctors and things like that appointments. So we said, hey, while we're here, let's try this out. So it was great. Also, the people of Chiang Mai, the locals were very friendly, and I didn't feel like I was being hustled or scammed quite as much on guard as I felt like I had to be in Bangkok. I definitely felt like being in Chiang Mai was a more authentic Thai experience than being in Bangkok. Bangkok was definitely big city vibes, and you just felt like you were in any big city anywhere in the world. We also realized on this trip that we enjoy spending time in the mountains, but we're not big mountain people, so we can only do mountains, that type of atmosphere, in small doses. So spending 11 days like we did was probably a little bit too much for us. So would we go back to Chiang Mai? Well, we spent an evening in the Niman area, and in hindsight, I wonder if that would have been a better experience for us if we had stayed in that section of Chiang Mai. I know it's more touristy, but it's probably more our type of vibe. The way the atmosphere there was, we really liked it a lot. And I think I would like to go back in the future and visit just to see if my high expectations that I had before this trip clouded my view of the city. But we personally thought that Chiang Mai was just okay. So, lesson learned. I will not hype up. I will try not in the future to hype up a place after listen to all the reviews and people raving about it that a poor city can't possibly live up to. So Chiang Mai was probably fine. I probably would have had a better experience if I hadn't had such high expectations. But if you are looking for a place with low costs, laid back vibe, and authenticity, I think Chiang Mai would be a great place for you. For us, it was a little bit of a letdown. Ultimately, whether or not Chiang Mai is worth the hype depends on what you're looking for in a travel destination. Thanks so much for watching our video today. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below if you've been to Chiang Mai. Was it a highlight of your travels, or did it not live up to your expectations? Or have you ever been disappointed by a place that you visited before, like I was on this particular trip? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Take care, everyone, and safe travels.